Hi, welcome to Tamara Time. And I am excited to be here. We have been doing several series, and people have been emailing me left and right, wanting more tools on how to engage your learners, your students, your agents virtually. And today I have another great trainer with me. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, guys. I'm Maggie from Colorado, and I work at Working Solutions, and I am an agent specialist. And we have a great topic for you today. We're going to be learning all about Nearpod. It's a great free tool that helps you create engaging lessons. It checks for understanding. It makes your learners engaged and excited, all through gamification.
Awesome. And this is something we do, one of the tools that we use that really helps engage our learners. So, Maggie, we want to kick this off and show them some of these things. While you're bringing this up, I want to tell everybody Nearpod, this is just one thing it does. There are other things that teachers, educators, trainers use. Maybe they use it to sync their PowerPoints with other people in the room. They can also there's like hundreds of lessons already online at Nearpod, but Maggie's using it in such a way, as she says, that really engages the learners. So I see that you already have it up. Explain how you and I are going to sync up and how this would relate to a presentation you're doing or something
Well,
you're teaching.
yes, so you can put a lot of content in, which is great. You can easily create lessons and you can upload videos and you can use the already created slides to put into Nearpod. All you have to do is you can share this code, which I gave Tamara,
And I
and
already
we
got
have a
it
couple.
in.
Yeah, we have a couple sample lessons today. So one of our first questions, this is called Draw It. So Tamara's going to tell me how she's feeling today.
Okay. So let me get my little pen here. Okay, and I'm not really good at drawing. Let me do this. Okay. So I'm submitting. That was
Okay.
easy.
Great. And we can see, and there you go. We're going to see her little drawing and it comes up.
So if we had a group of people, Maggie, everybody's drawing would all appear at the same time with our names underneath.
Absolutely. And you can even share some funny ones, or, if there's some timid learners, you don't have to share theirs, but they'll come up and it's a great tool. They get really excited. And if they're not a drawer, they can just upload an emoji or a picture or anything, like myself. So
That
another
is cool. And I love that. And right now, I noticed you just went to the next screen. Is that something I could get ahead, or does the teacher control that?
Great question, Tamara. Actually, the teacher controls it. There is a student-paced lesson too that they can do on their own, but if you want to keep them intact and not move on and have more engaging, then whatever the teacher puts as the lesson is what they're going to see on their computer as well.
Okay, so I'm going to answer this one, and I'm putting it in.
And Tamara's favorite type, and then you can also have this button to share as well. And as you can see, she chose Chinese because she's the only person that did the poll.
Awesome.
Yes, and then there's some great collaborative board too, so the teacher can control the comments too. So if Tamara just puts in whatever she wants to share her thoughts, this is great for parking lots, any like check for understanding, quick nitty gritty questions about it, and then you'll see her name come up with her little post. There she goes. And
I
another
love
last
that.
one. Isn't
So
it
with that
great?
last one that you did, everyone's names would come up with the different posts that they did.
Yes, absolutely. So you'll see all these different ones and they can love it or like it or share any thoughts on that too. Yeah. And
Now,
then,
so if I was to type another one, if there were other people in the classroom on that one, all of their different names. I even noticed you can click like on other people's posts as well.
you can for sure. And then this last one is pretty cool. This is a fill in the blank. So you can type in a whole bunch of text and you can highlight them and drop them into a word bank. And then you can see what the student says. So she put in Nearpod. So yeah. There's so many other activities that you can do. It's fabulous.
And Maggie, how long does it take you to put some of these in? Is it hard to create? Is it drop and put in there? Can you explain that for anyone that is designing something like this?
Yeah, so you can just choose you can choose activities or you can choose content. It's not hard. It's kind of like creating a PowerPoint, only a little bit more engaging. I love creating them. I can whip these out pretty quickly. So if you have a quick nitty gritty, another cool feature on here is that if you are just like, oh, I forgot to add an activity, you can click on add another activity and you can click on another true false or some web content. If you need to go to a website or have your students go onto a website, you can do that as well.
This is awesome. You know what? I want to thank you, Maggie, for coming today. And I appreciate everyone listening to Tamara Time. If you loved this, go ahead and click like, send us an email because we got more coming up. Maggie, thank you so much for joining us from Colorado. And I love your tip on Nearpod. Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys. Thank you for having me.
Bye-bye.